Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amondria. Thank you all for being here. I'm very grateful to all of my lovely subscribers and everyone supporting my channel. Please definitely continue to like, share, leave comments, and also don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post videos. All of your support means so much to me, guys. I say this every video because I always have to give you thanks. You guys are the reason why I do these videos, and I just really love bringing forth these messages, and I just really enjoy doing this for you all and just spreading my love, spreading my light. But I hope you all are having a great day today, staying safe and spreading love. Today's reading is actually going to be a little different. It's actually going to be a little shorter. Now I will do another spirit baby pickle card reading a little later on in the week, and that video will be a little longer like my usual videos are. But today's video is just going to be a spirit baby check-in. So this is going to see check in with the babies and see like if their book of lives are complete, where they're at in the line to conception, what's going on with them, and just seeing what's going on with them instead of them talking about your situation or anything like that. So I really felt called to do a video like this because I had this dream a couple of days ago, and it's a weird dream, but I feel called to tell you guys this. So it's kind of important. It's what called me to do this video. I was in this big park, and there was this game of hide and seek going on, and it was a bunch of people. I don't even know who these people were. It was just a bunch of people there, and somehow you can turn the lights off at the park, and I don't know, it was weird, but the seekers were trying to find all the people that were hiding, and the way everybody was hiding is like they were scared because these seekers were stealing people's energies. So I was like, what the heck, what is going on? So I was one of the hiders, and I had to hide or whatever. And so when these seekers would touch like the people, they would steal like this energy ball. It was like this blue energy they would steal from them. But when they would try to touch me, they weren't able to steal my energy. I have no idea why, but I guess it was just too powerful for them. And when they tried to touch me, they would get scared and they would run away, and he couldn't take my power. So it was quite weird. But as I'm walking in the park and seeing everyone, dealing with this game of hide and seek, is kind of weird. But I get to the middle of this park and I see a bunch of babies, and I'm like, where did all these babies come from? And I see like babies in outfits. I think I remember seeing like a blue one and a yellow outfit, and I see flowers everywhere, and I think I remember seeing about 4 or 5 babies. I don't remember seeing no more than that. But the babies, they had the pacifiers in, and I would take their pacifiers out and then look at the next baby, and that baby would cry, and I put the pacifier back in, and it's like I just kept doing it. It was so weird, you guys. So I was like, okay, this is weird. And then my dream switched. So yeah, that happened. So I felt called to do this video because seeing all those babies in my dream, I felt like there was some kind of message that these spirit babies wanted to bring forth, and they wanted to be said. I'm not sure what their message is in particular, but I just felt called to do a check-in just to see what's going on because of that dream. And also, like a couple of days before that, I had a dream about a man, and he was holding a little boy, and I heard this message like a twin flame union is about to conceive a little boy. They're going to have a little boy. So I don't know who that dream was for, but it wasn't for me because I don't really talk about my spirit babies, but I have spirit babies as well, and they're twins, boy and girl. So I knew it wasn't for me in particular, but I felt like it was for someone else. I think that was a message for someone else. So maybe that little boy will come through any of these messages. If you were in a twin flame union and you're wanting to have a boy, then that might be for you. But those are the dreams that I had, and it was quite interesting. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a spirit baby check-in, see what's going on. But like I said, I am going to do a longer video, like my usual pick a card readings where you can, be more detailed into your reading. Now, I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If you would like, you can order a personal reading with me. My email is in the description box below, and we can get you set up with a reading. And just send me your info, and yeah, I can get you set up with the reading, and we'll figure out what's going on with your particular situation so it can fit your own situation. That way you don't have to pick and choose which message resonates for you. But that is if you feel called to order a personal reading with me. So yeah, I do want to say, guys, make sure you're using your intuition, make sure you're using your discernment. I do have music playing in the background. I do honor every message from spirit, so whatever needs to be heard or said will come through. The babies always make their messages known. But I'm going to channel the messages from the babies. I do have 3 decks up here. I have my Rugrats deck. We're going to look and see what babies are coming through. I have my tarot deck to see what's going on. And I also have my energy oracle just to check in and the energy that's going on with these spirit babies. So I do have 3 groups here. I have the first group with this Cupcake, have this second group with this Gingerbread Man, and I have the third group with the teddy bear. So the babies felt really called to pull charms instead of crystals today. I guess they wanted to be a little fun, a little whimsical. But yeah, so I don't want to make the intro too long. It's already going on 6 minutes. So whichever one you are drawn to, whichever one you want to pick, that is going to be in the description box below. So definitely skip to your timestamp. But I hope you guys are having a great day. So let's just go ahead and get started with the first group. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked this one. You have picked the lovely Cupcake. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If you do not resonate with this message, then you can pick one of the other piles, or the reading just isn't for you. Or if you would like, you can book a personal reading with me. My email will be in the description box below, and we can get you set up for your own personal reading to look more into your situation. But today's reading is going to be a spirit baby check-in, so I'm going to go through and just shuffle and see what's coming out for the spirit babies in this pile today, see what's going on. I hope you guys are having a great day today, so let's go ahead and get started. I think I'll put the lovely Cupcake like right there, that way you can see it. So I'm going to start with my Rugrats cards first and see what babies are coming through. Wow. That is quite interesting. Okay. All right, so we have here grandparents. So what that's telling me is there's some kind of gene maybe from your grandparents that is going to be passed down to these babies in this group for the Cupcake. There's some kind of gene that is going to be passed down to them, or they're going to be really attached to the grandparents, or they like to hang around your grandparents as well. And also what jumped out is we have Tommy here with his parents. So what this is also telling me is that since Tommy is a boy, there is a little boy coming through. It seems to me like this little boy is going to be really close to you and your partner is what I'm getting. But it seems like if you it seems like this little boy might be really fond, like he might be a mama's boy is what I'm getting. He might be a mama's boy. But it seems to me like he's going to be like the firstborn son. And he's going to take after the grandparents in some kind of way, or he's going to really take after the parents is what else was this. That is also what I'm getting. And also have here these parents as well. If you guys have not seen Rugrats, they actually have twins. So a lot of you have twins coming through in this pile. Could be boy and girl specific, since they do have boy-girl twins. But if you resonate that you have a baby that are, you know, twins, then these are twins are coming through. So we have here a little boy coming through. We also have here twins, and we have here a little girl coming through. So quite interesting, actually very quite interesting. And honestly, I really love, so what I'm seeing here is very, very interesting. So I'm getting a few messages. Please bear with me, guys. So like I said, these babies are actually going to take after their grandparents. I do feel strongly there is a sense of twins here, specifically boy-girl twins. And I say that because all 3 of these cards are orange. They're all orange. And not only that, they have twins. So if you do have twin spirit babies, you're either going to have a boy and a girl twin, or you could have boy twins or girl twins, but I feel very strongly it's going to be boy-girl twins. Now, for some of you, you're just going to have a boy, or you're just going to have a girl. But what I'm seeing coming through here is definitely boy-girl twins, and maybe a single boy and a single girl. But yeah, so these babies here are going to take after their grandparents. It's going to be some kind of gene, some kind of recessive gene is what I'm hearing. It could be like this baby takes on like curly hair, long curly hair from one of the parents, or they could take out the U. But I'm definitely feeling strongly like there's some kind of recessive gene, because if you can see here, these are orange and this is the only yellow card. So that makes me think of like dominant and recessive genes. So definitely what I'm getting is some kind of recessive gene from the grandparents. It can either be from your side or your significant other side that it's going to come from. But I feel very strongly like there's a recessive gene that's going to come through. It could be like curly hair, something to do with the hair type, maybe skin color, or it could be like some kind of recessive gene in the grandparents, like in their family tree lineage, like they have twins. So some of you, maybe you're not a twin, or you don't have any twins, or your significant other doesn't have twins in their family, but somewhere in the grandparents line, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. Somewhere in the grandparents line, someone had twins somewhere, or some kind of recessive gene that's coming through that's going to be brought forth through these babies is what I'm getting. So that's actually pretty interesting, very interesting. I like that. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting for the babies that are coming through. These babies seem very excited is what I'm getting. This little girl seems to be, she likes to play a lot. She likes to have fun. This little girl might be born first as well. If you just have one child and it's a girl, she's going to be very much so older. If you have twins, she could be born first as well. But I'm only seeing that because Tommy here is young and she's older here. But yeah, I'm just definitely feeling like there's big twin vibes here, and also some kind of gene that they're going to get from the grandparents. They also might like to spend a lot of time with their grandparents as well. You and your parents, which would be their grandparents, might be very close, and so they're probably going to see them quite a lot and just be around them and like to play with them and have fun with them is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to see what's going on with the tarot, see what's going on. All right, what's going on with spirit babies and the cupcake pile? They're going to be very sweet. Maybe that's why they picked cupcakes. Ooh, okay. So the first card that popped out is the Fool. We have a new beginning here. I love it. Oh yeah, these babies are very excited. Very, very excited. Oh, I love that. What else for the babies in pile 1? Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, guys, they're pulling a lot of cards. Okay. Whoop, they all fell on the floor. So they pulled a lot of cards, All right. So we have here the Fool that came out first, and the Fool talks about new beginnings. So there's some kind of new beginning here is what I'm getting, and they're probably excited for this new journey with you and your family. But yeah, I'm getting very big, excited vibes. Like, I'm ready. I cannot wait to be a part of this family. I can't wait to be here. I can't wait to see, you know, what's going to happen, how much we're going to have fun and play. These two right here give me similar vibes, simply because she's playing, and this girl right here, she's like very excited. She's like, you know, let's go on an adventure is what I'm hearing. So she's definitely ready to go on an adventure. Definitely feel like this is the little girl coming through, how excited she is, and she's ready to play. She's bouncing all around. But we have here a new beginning, so that could signify that there's a new beginning for you and your family. But whatever the case may be, there's definitely a new beginning here, and these babies are ready to take a leap of faith into the unknown and really transition into the spirit baby realm is what I'm getting. So they also pulled here the 5 of Swords. So there was a little bit of conflict is what I'm getting, some kind of inner conflict that I'm hearing. It could be that they feel like something might have went wrong. So I don't really feel like this is like necessary towards the babies. I feel like this is more so towards you. So maybe you feel like something could have went wrong, or your baby just not communicating with you, because swords do talk about communication as well. But you could feel like your, you know, communication with your babies is not enough, or you're not able to get through to them. But what I do get is that they do hear you, and they're always, you know, listening to your messages. And it's some kind of inner conflict that maybe you're going through. Maybe you're a little confused, or maybe you're a little anxious, or maybe you're a little nervous that this is happening, because maybe it happened unexpectedly. It probably caught you off guard and you were like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize like this would happen. And what I'm just getting is you could be a little nervous that you're going to conceive soon, or nervous that you're going to have children, but it's something to do with, this is more so towards you, some kind of conflict that you have. I feel like it might be like communication with you and your baby, or you just feeling like you're just nervous, like maybe you're not ready to have children just yet. The babies also have here Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands talks about overcoming obstacles. So there was a lot of things that these babies had to experience, they had to go through. For some of you, you might have had like a miscarriage, and maybe that's why you're a little nervous, a little anxious, like are you going to be able to carry this child again, because you had to deal with, you know, that pain, that hurt of miscarrying that child and not being able to have that child full term. But what I'm getting is this child here had to go through some obstacles. They had to it's like they had to overcome that for their life. It's not so they did it because, you know, you were being punished or you just wasn't ready. It was more so like they had to experience that. It seems to me maybe something like kind of went wrong is what I'm getting. Maybe something in their book of lives they wanted to change, or they just wanted to experience that, because a lot of babies do want to experience what it feels like to be a miscarriage or an abortion. However fits your situation, maybe you had an abortion or a miscarriage, or maybe you were wondering about adopting a child. We do have a book here as well. I'm being drawn here to this book, so it has something to do with like their book of life, something that happened and they had to change it is what I'm getting. But what I'm also getting here is that I forgot where I was going, guys. It's something to do with their book of life here. The book threw me off. I looked at the book and I was like, what? Okay, I'm hearing it. But it's just something here like they had to overcome some kind of obstacle and they had to experience that that whole situation. But they want you to know that you are ready for this new beginning. They have a new beginning and they're ready to embark on this because they've overcome a lot and they're brave, and they want you to know that you're brave as well, that you don't have anything to worry about, that you are ready to have these children, that you are ready to come into union with them. Maybe you, like I said, a lot of you are having twins. Maybe you feel like you're not going to be able to carry these twins. Like, man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get through, you know, carrying these twins full term. Is there going to be complications? Is anything going to happen? But they're just wanting you to know that everything will be okay. Just stay strong, be brave, and you have nothing to worry about here. Things will be protected. I feel like there was another message that needed to come through. Yeah, a lot of you could just be nervous or a little bit scared, like you might not be ready, but I feel like you are ready because you have the Fool here. That's a new beginning. But yeah, we also have here Ace of Pentacles. So the babies, they're basically saying like they have this opportunity here to start new is what I'm getting. That's why we have the Fool here. They have this new beginning. They have the opportunity to start new and to be here long term is what I'm getting, because the Ace of Pentacles does talk about something that's long term, something that is committed. It also can talk about manifestation. So maybe you've been manifesting your child into reality. But what I'm getting is that this baby here, these babies here do have a new opportunity to be here, and they're ready for a fresh new beginning. They're ready for a fresh start. So if you did have a miscarriage or some kind of termination, they are going to come back and they are getting in the line again is what I'm hearing. They're getting back in the line and they're ready to start over and begin a new life is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we also have here the Magician. The Magician talks about creation and manifestation. So definitely a lot of these babies are probably still in the process of creating their book of lives is what I'm getting. Yeah, that would make sense why that message that came through is they're ready for a new beginning and they're ready to get back in the line and start over again, because we have here the Magician. We have here two major arcanas here. So wow, we have here the Fool 0 and we have the Magician 1. So yeah, they have a new beginning to start over and to create a better life for themselves. And a lot of you have been manifesting, and your babies are going to come into your life. They are getting ready to blossom, to bloom is what I'm getting. But I do feel like they are still working on their book of lives in this pile. It just seems to me like they had to go through some kind of obstacle. They had to make a change in their books because maybe it didn't turn out how they thought it was, or they just wasn't ready at the time. So they don't want you to feel like it was your fault that whatever happened. But I just do feel like these babies here, they are creating their books still. They do have all the tools that they need, but they're just enjoying themselves. They're playing in the spirit baby realm, and they're getting ready to get back in the line to be presented with this new opportunity is what I'm getting. Because they do have the opportunity to come back again, and they want to come back. Yeah, we have here Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles talks about here, it talks about, fear of losing something. It's almost like reality hitting you hard. So some kind of fear surrounding this. So like I said, a lot of you might have had a miscarriage or some kind of abortion, and it really hit you really hard. Reality really hit you hard. But what I'm getting is it was not your fault. The babies did have to go through their own experiences. They probably just wasn't ready at the time that they wanted to, come. But I feel like it was something they had to change in their book, and that's the reason why that they left. But they are coming back. Like I said, they do have an opportunity to start over and have this new beginning, to get back in line and to recreate their book the way they want to create it. But yeah. Five of Pentacles can talk about fear and loss and losing a relationship, or losing a home, or just being homeless and left out in the cold. So maybe you feel like this baby just left you and you didn't have no way to cope, or it was just hard for you, and that's probably why we have the Five of Swords here. You were going through a lot of conflict with yourself. Maybe you were blaming yourself, thinking it's your fault, and your baby's wanting you to know it's not your fault. They have to be brave, and you have to be brave, but they had to be brave to make this decision. So they had to change something. They had to go through I don't know exactly what they had to go through, but I feel like they had to go through something to they had to experience that to change something in their life. Maybe it just wasn't aligned perfectly like they thought it was, so they went back to change it, and they had to end that suffering, or end something that could have happened. These babies could have went through a hard time in their life. They could have had health issues or anything like that. But what I'm mostly getting is they are creating their book of life. They're still working is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have here Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles for me is saying that the spirit babies are still working, and they're still planning their book of lives. They're still creating it. Because you do see here, we have here Ace of Pentacles, we have Five of Pentacles, we have Three of Pentacles. So we have Ace, 3, 5. So yeah, they are still creating their book of lives. They are working their way up, and they have everything that they need. They just have to rewrite their story. It just wasn't time for them is what I'm hearing. But they are still in that planning and building process. Like they're wanting to work on themselves and work on their books and work on coming back even better and healthier is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we also have here King of Cups. So this seems like it's more towards your partner. It just seems like maybe your partner fell deeply in love with this child. Of course they would, but maybe your partner, he probably felt really deeply in it's almost like he was prepared for it. His intuition was preparing him for this moment, and he feels so deeply about it. It's hard to explain, but I feel like this is more so towards your partner. He felt that connection with your child. There was a connection here is what I'm getting. Your child did connect with you and your significant other. There was a very deep connection. But yeah, I'm feeling like that this partner of yours, or maybe even you guys felt really deeply about this situation, and probably, of course, it really did hit you hard. But I'm definitely just feeling like these children that are coming through, I just definitely feel like they connected with you and your partner, and they do love you. They deeply love you. So they didn't do what they had to do because they didn't love you, but it's more so they did it because they do love you, and they had to go through their own challenges as well. Yeah, we have here Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups does talk about a romantic offer coming through. Talked about a very sweet and passionate, not passionate, but a very sweet and caring man coming through with this offer. So this point we have here the Knight of Cups, and we have here the King of Cups. So this could have been a little boy that was coming through, and he probably definitely is going to take after the father is what I'm getting. But also what I'm getting is Yeah, this child definitely loves you. Definitely loves you. And I think this message more so they want to tell you that they love you. That they love you. And I really love that because we have here the hearts, and it's like this knight is coming with this offer saying, I love you. I want you to know that I love you. I didn't do anything like that I did because I didn't love you, but I truly do love you, and I truly did connect with you is what I'm hearing. It's very beautiful. This is a very sweet child coming through. We also have here the Hierophant. So the Hierophant does talk about union. It talks about like some kind of tradition. So you and your partner were probably you and your partner are probably in a marriage is what I'm hearing. But what I'm getting is like this child is going to be reunited with you and your family. There's going to be some kind of reunion, and that's funny here because we have here a girl and a boy. Like I said, someone here is having boy-girl twins, or it just could be a boy or just a little girl. But I feel like strongly that it's twins. But these children that are coming through, they're just saying like just be at peace with the situation and relax, and to just they want you to talk to them. They want you to talk to them and connect with them because like I said, they definitely feel a deep connection with you. Definitely feel a deep connection with you. There's 3 major arcanas here that I see. 3s talk about manifestation, talks about creation. So they did create a very solid bond with you, but I really feel like they're still in the works of creating their book of lives, and they're trying to do it right. Because the Hierophant does talk about tradition, like morals, like, doing something the right way, almost in a sense. That's kind of how I see it. But they want to do everything the right way. They don't want to do it in a way that would affect you and your significant other, which what happened does affect you. But it's just more so they're saying like we're doing this the right way. We're going to come back the right way. And yeah, we have here Knight of Wands. They're taking action. They're taking action up there. They're creating their book of lives, and they're taking action to come forth and be here in the physical. That's what I'm getting. So I definitely feel like a lot of you in this pile had some kind of miscarriage or an abortion, some kind of termination, or you've been having like some kind of issues trying to conceive, or maybe you haven't had any of that, and this is your baby just telling you like, hey, we're still creating our book of lives. We do have a new beginning here. We're still creating and manifesting our life as well, and we're going to do this the right way, and we want you to know that we love you and we are connecting with you is what I'm hearing. They want you to talk to them. They want you to talk to them. Ooh, okay. Yeah, wow. Interesting that this came out. We have here the action card. The Knight of Wands talks about action. So yeah, they're definitely taking action to be with you and your family. And yeah, we have here strategy. They're still creating their book of lives. Yeah. This actually says journaling. So yeah, they're still creating their book of lives, and the 2 and 1 adds up to a 3. So they're still creating their lives, and they're still finding strategies and ways to work on themselves and to come back better. And like I said, they are taking action. They will be in that line to conception. Right now, I do just feel like they are still creating their book of lives, and they're still in that process. But they will come. So don't worry. It is in their timing. But they just want you to know that they love you, and anything that happened, it was not your fault. And they just want you to keep your head up and keep moving forward. And even though they may not be ready just yet, they are taking action, and they are creating their book of lives. So that is all the messages that I have for you for the cupcake pile. So if this message resonates for you, definitely give it a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment on how it resonated for you. If you would like a personal reading, definitely send me an email, and I can get you set up with a personal reading and look more into your situation. But I hope you guys are spreading love and light and being happy. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, pile 1. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked this pile. You have picked it with the Gingerbread Man, the sweet Gingerbread Man. Hope you guys are doing great today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If you do not resonate with this pile, you can pick one of the other ones, or the reading might not be for you. Or if you would like to, you can book a personal reading with me, and my email will be in the description box below, so definitely feel free to hit me up with your info. That way I can get you set up with a personal reading. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. So I do want to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and put the Gingerbread Man here where you guys can see him. So I'm going to start with my Rugrats cards and see what babies are coming through for this pile. Alright, we got 3 cards that came through. They came face down too. All right. Oh, lovely. So that's interesting. So we have here twins, Phil and Lil. That is so cute. We have boy girl twins coming through. Definitely boy girl twins. We have here Chucky's dad. So we have a boy coming through as well. And we also have here Reptar. This is a dinosaur. So I feel like this is a surprise baby for someone. Like, this might be a surprise pregnancy, like a surprise boy, because these two are yellow. This might be a surprise boy that's coming through for you. But I definitely feel like we have twins coming through. We have here a little boy coming through, and we have a surprise baby. So a lot of you might be pregnant in this pile already, and that's why we have here the Jokers. This baby might not want you to know what their gender is just yet, or you might not actually want to know the gender of your baby until they're born. That could be something that you're interested in. But I just definitely feel like this is a mystery baby here that's coming through, and this it could be. I feel like it's a boy. He might be kind of a mystery, but I feel like he might be a boy. But definitely boy girl twins coming through very strongly, very strongly. Yeah, that's funny. We have here the Gingerbread Man. So, yeah, definitely a little boy. He's trying to hide. He's trying to play hide and seek here. He could have been that little boy that was in my dream. I don't know if you guys seen the intro, but if you missed the intro, I definitely go watch it. I did talk about this dream that I had that led me to do this video. I had two dreams. I had one about a twin flame connection manifesting. Well, not manifesting, but they're giving birth to a little boy. They have a boy on the way. So this could be for that particular people that pick this pile, that you definitely are in a twin flame connection and you're going to have a little boy. And also I had another dream. I seen a bunch of babies, and one of the babies is wearing yellow. So I wasn't sure if it was a boy or girl. So that's funny that it's not. I'm not sure if it was a boy or girl. And we have here the Joker. So this is definitely a surprise baby. This baby does not want you to know their gender, but it could be a boy. Definitely could be a boy. So that dream that I had was very important. It is so crazy, guys. I can't make this up. But definitely twins coming through. So let's look in the tarot and see what's going on. Let's see what the babies have to say. Oh, lovely. Okay, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love that. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so the first card that they pulled was the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So there's a little girl in this. So what I'm getting is you might have some kind of fear. I feel like you might have some kind of fear about having children. Maybe you're having a fear of having twins. Maybe twins could be scary to you, because a lot of you are definitely having twins. We have Phil and Lil here. But a lot of you are definitely having twins, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do that. Or you probably never imagined having twins. But yeah, it just seems to me like there's some kind of fear about your reality. Maybe you feel like you're not stable enough to have children. It has something to do with your environment. Maybe you just feel like you're not stable enough, or you're just not ready for something, or you don't have enough money, or you're not going to be set for children. But what I'm getting is that I'm getting that you're abundant and you have nothing to worry about here. We also have here the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords talks about endings and new beginnings. It talks about ending a cycle and going into a new beginning. So what I'm getting is there was some kind of cycle ended between you and your babies. I really feel like they are in the line to conception is what I'm getting, because this little girl, they are walking. I feel like they're in the line to conception, and they're about to have this new beginning with you, because maybe you've been through some situations that just wasn't happy in your reality, or maybe you've been through something that just really hurt you. Maybe you've been having like maybe fertility issues, or maybe you've been through like very horrible relationships and wanting to have children, and it's just not happening with those people. But I'm hearing there's some kind of cycle that's ending, and there is a new beginning for you and your children, and they're on their way. I feel like they're in the lines of conception, definitely. A lot of you, this is definitely a surprise baby, because we have here the Joker, and I feel like the Ten of Swords, there's some kind of surprise here. Like, it's shocking. Like, it just literally shocked you out of nowhere that you are pregnant at the moment, or that you're about to be pregnant, maybe with twins. So we have here the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man talks about seeing things in a new perspective. It's like seeing a new light on things. So I'm definitely getting that you guys have been stuck it seems like I feel like you've been feeling stuck. Like you might feel like they're stuck. Like it's just not moving for you. Like it's just not going to work. Things aren't going to work between maybe you and your partner. But I feel more so like I feel like you're being too observant. You're not looking, it's hard to explain, you're not looking from a higher perspective. You're looking at things upside down is what I'm getting, because the hangman, he's hanging upside down. And then we have here the Ten of Swords. This girl is like, she's laying here, she's laying down, and she's being stabbed here, and she's like going through all this pain. So I'm feeling like maybe you're just a little, got some kind of upside down thinking. Swords does talks about the mind. Maybe you feel like your world is turned upside down, or maybe you just feel like things are just, maybe you just feel like it's not the right time for you to have children because something is going on in your environment, and you just feel like, man, I don't think I'm ready for this. But I'm definitely feeling like your children are not stuck. We do have this man here. I think this is a man. He's running away and he's running. So I feel like things are not stuck. Things are actually moving. Action is being taken here, and your kids are in the line to conception is what I'm getting. I'm definitely feeling like somebody had like a surprise pregnancy or a surprise baby, because we have the hangman here, and maybe you're trying to figure out like, how the heck did this happen? Like, I wasn't prepared for this. This is shocking. It just came out of nowhere. Like, what is going on? Like, maybe you're confused. Like, I don't know if I'm, right about this. But I'm just definitely feeling like a lot of you're just, it's something that's going on with you that you're feeling like, man, this is, I don't know about this. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling like you and your partner are not moving. Maybe you feel like you and your partner are not in the right position to have kids at the moment. So, however it fits your situation, but the next card we have here is Strength. So you could be a Leo. Eights do represent abundance. So I like how the Five of Pentacles is here, and we have here Strength. And like I said, the eights talk about abundance. So like I said, you definitely are abundant, and you will have the support that you need to have these children. And also what I'm getting, like when I said here, there's an ending, a new beginning, that storm is behind you. Whatever happened in your past is behind you, and your kids also want you to know, your children, they also want you to know everything is okay. Just stay strong, and you are capable of carrying these children, and you are capable of being a mother or a father if you're watching this video. But yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Everything is going to work out. You've tamed the lion, you've tamed the beast, and they want you to stay strong, and they want you to know that they're strong, and you're going to have no problem carrying them is what I'm hearing. So don't feel like this is a burden, but the worst is literally now behind you. The Ten of Swords talks about the worst is now behind you. It can't get no worse than that. You've been through the storm, you've been through the tornado, and the worst is literally behind you. And your babies, they're also saying like the worst is behind them now, and they're actually pretty much ready to come into union with you and your partner. But I feel like these babies are in the line to conception. They're just, taking their time maybe. But there's a new beginning here. Definitely a new beginning. Yeah. We have here the Ten of Cups. There's a baby in here. We have here the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the happiest card in the deck besides the Lovers. It is ultimate happiness, contentment. It is a family card. So you and this person that you're with, you will have a happy family. You will be successful, and things are going to work out here. Yeah. That's very interesting that came up right under the Ten of Swords. Wow, we have Ten of Swords, we have here Ten of Cups. So there's definitely a new beginning. You have ended a painful cycle with going through something in your reality. Something you went through in your reality, you've ended a painful cycle. You ended something that just wasn't serving you, or you had to get out of this reality, this fear, rejection maybe. Whatever it is, you have gotten either that out of that cycle, and now you're having a new beginning with you and your partner, because you two do make each other really happy, and your children are wanting you to know that this is a very strong connection. I feel like this is probably like a soul connection, maybe twin flame connection. But what I'm mostly getting is you're going to have a very strong bond, a strong family with this person. Things are going to work out. And that is so funny. We have here 10 of Swords and have here 10 of Cups. I literally shuffled off the camera. I didn't pick these cards. These cards flew out, guys. And I just picked them up, and I didn't even see the card. So, well, I saw the 10 of Cups. That's the only card I saw. And that's why I was like, ooh, that's interesting. So, Yeah, this is ultimate happiness. This is family. So you're gonna be in a very happy place. You're moving from here. You're moving from here into here. You're moving into a stronger, more stable foundation, more abundance. You're moving into happiness and contentment and family. And you're coming out of this hangman position. You're coming out of this Ten of Swords energy where you're stuck and you're just feeling like things are not moving. Things are, very hard at the moment. And the last card they pulled is Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands talks about taking action. So yeah, you're taking action, coming out of that hangman position, and things are moving forward. I definitely feel like your children are in the line to conception. I can't tell you how close or how far they are, but I do feel like these kids are moving in the line, and they're wanting you to know that you have nothing to worry about. There is happiness coming to you. There's a new beginning here. They are in the line to conception. I feel like they have already completed their book of lives, and maybe you just fearing like things are not moving and that they're not finished and that they're not going to come. Like I said, a lot of you probably had a surprise baby. There's just a little baby here. Someone had a surprise baby, or a lot of you are surprised that you're going to have twins. But yeah, a lot of action is being taken here. Your children are definitely in the lines of conception. It seems to me they're probably moving pretty fast. At one point, they probably were just at a standstill, like the line just maybe wasn't moving as quickly. But I do feel like the line is moving pretty quick now, and they are in the line, and they're getting closer to their conception date. They're approaching, is what I'm hearing. So that's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. So definitely the babies in this pile are in the line to conception, and they are taking action as well, and they are moving. A lot of you have definitely conceived a child, is what I'm hearing. So you probably don't even know this at the moment, but it's a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment, and definitely a new beginning. You're moving out of this reality that you once were in, and you're moving into something greater and something better. And your babies are wanting you to know that you're going to be united with them, and it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. A lot of happiness. So let's pull some energy cards and see what other messages they have. Whew. There's one. Ooh, lovely. Okay, we're gonna go with those three. I like it. You like it? I love it. All right. Oh wow. So the first card they pulled is rest and rejuvenation. They want you to rest, and they want you to know that everything is going according to plan, and they just want you to rest and recover. If you had a miscarriage, they want you to know that you can rest and you've recovered from that. The 91 does add up to a 10. 10s work down to a 1. So like I've been saying, new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning here to restart and to like come into union. But I'm definitely feeling like they are very well rested, and they're ready, and they're recovered, and they're rejuvenating, and they just want you to know that you can rest assured that everything is working out and that everything is moving. We also have here the temple path. So yeah, they are in the line to conception. They are moving along on their path. And 2 and 1 does add up to a 3. 3s represent manifestation. It represents creation. I also think about the Empress when I see 3s. The Empress is the fertile, abundant mother. She is the creator. She is a very nurturing mother. So a lot of you, like I said, you are in this Empress status where you have conceived a child already. The Empress is actually pregnant in that, card. But a lot of you have conceived, or you're on your way to conceive. And these children are in the line to conception, and they're wanting you to know that everything is moving along, and they are moving in the line. They're actually probably getting really close. They're probably getting really close because the temple path is like literally right here. It's really, really close. And that is funny because in my dream I was in the park. This seems like the same setting that I was in, so it's very quite interesting. Like that dream that I have really fits with this pile. So if you didn't see the intro when I was explaining that dream, I would definitely go and listen to that. You don't have to, but I'm not going to really explain it in here. It wasn't very long anyways, but it was very important. That's what led me to make this video. But yeah, they're definitely moving in the line, definitely moving, and they're on their little path. They're following the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road is a Wizard of Oz reference, and I think it just means like you're just moving on to bigger and better, like you're just moving in the line. When I think of the yellow brick road, I think of, Dorothy. She's in, on that yellow brick road. She's on her path. She's just moving forward. So like I said, they're definitely in the line. They're moving. They're definitely moving really fast. And it just seems to me like I think the yellow brick road they're saying is meaning like you're following a path, hoping it leads, believing that it's going to lead to something good. So your babies, that makes sense. They're wanting you to know that you can follow this path and it will lead to something good. We do have the Ten of Cups here. Happiness, contentment, family. They are coming. Definitely they're coming. And the last card is Cornucopia. This is my harvesting abundance card. You guys are going to be very, very abundant, and you're going to harvest these children inside of you also is what I'm hearing. But there's a big change coming to you and your family. You're going to have enough. You're going to have more than enough. So this reality that you're stuck in, you might be in this reality where you don't have enough. You're fearing like you're not going to be stable enough and that you're in this painful cycle, that things aren't going to get better. But your babies are wanting you to know that things are good. You have the strength and abundance. You're very fortunate. You're going to have a happy family. They are moving in a line and they want you to rest. They want you to rest your mind. They want you to ease your mind and to relax. They want you to relax. Maybe meditate so you can talk to them and maybe say something that, just talk to them. Say, very sweet things to them and let them know how you're feeling. The 1 and 1 does add up to a 2. So that's funny. We have here 1, 2, 3. So lights, camera, action is what I heard. Knight of Wands, taking action. They are moving, guys. They're definitely moving. They're taking action. They are ready to be here in the world. I just think this is so cute. There's 3 lanterns in here. So much sun energy here. So much yellow. So I definitely feel like a lot of you are having a son. This little boy, he might be born first is what I'm hearing. A lot of you are definitely in a twin flame connection. Definitely. But when I see that 1 and 1, I think of a twin flame union because it is 11. But 1 and 1 adds up to a 2. 2 is talking about partnerships. It talks about balance. It talks about union. And we do have twins here as well. So a lot of you are in a twin flame connection going to have twins. That's very cute. Very, very cute. So, yeah, you guys have nothing to worry about. Maybe your birthday's in November. Maybe November or, Thanksgiving is significant to you. Something might happen around that time. But I definitely feel like these babies are moving very fast and they're in the line to conception. And they're just making their way along. They're just having fun. And I just definitely feel like a lot of you have already conceived this child. Like this is a surprise for you. And a lot of you have are on the way to conceiving children. A lot of you are definitely having twins. And this little surprise baby is going to be really attached to the father is what I'm hearing. So like I said, I had that dream that I seen a man and he was holding a child. And I was like, I heard the message, twin flame connection is about to conceive a boy. They're having a boy. So I definitely feel like this message is pertaining to that. But you guys are very abundant, very fortunate, and you're going to harvest a lot. You have good things coming your way is what I can say. So that is what I'm going to say for your messages. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Your babies definitely have very, very sweet, cute messages here for you. Like I said, they're in the line to conception and they are moving. They have finished their book of lives and they're wanting you to know that they're ready and they're happy to be in union with you and your partner. And you have nothing to worry about. Everything's going to work out. So for pile number 2, I hope everything works out for you. If this resonated for you, definitely give it a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know how it resonates for you. If you would like a more personal reading, definitely send me an email. My email is in the description box below and I can get you set up with a personal reading. Other than that, I just hope you guys are spreading love, light, and are happy and resting. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked this pile. You have picked it with the lovely teddy bear. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I do want to say this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate. If it doesn't resonate for you, you can pick one of the other piles or the reading just isn't for you. Or if you would like, you can order a personal reading. My email is in the description box below and we can get you set up with a more personal reading that looks more into your situation. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to put Mr. Teddy Bear right here. Maybe you really like teddy bears or your child probably really likes teddy bear. They're probably really cuddly and sweet. But we're going to look at my Rugrats cards and see what babies are coming through. Alright, so we only got one card coming through for this pile and it is a little girl. We have Angelica. Very cute, very cute. We have Angelica here. So, yeah, we have one girl, so a lot of you are probably just going to have one child. It doesn't mean you don't have any other spirit babies, but for a lot of you in this pile, it is just one, and she is a girl. So, the that's all I can really say. When I shuffled and no cards are coming out, and Angelica is the only one that popped out. So she might be your only child. Angelica is an only child in that show, as a matter of fact. She is 3 years old in that show. I think she's 3, but she's the only child. So this might be your only child that you have. You might not want to have any other children, but yeah. So let's just look at the tarot. Let's see what's going on with this little girl that's coming through. All right, she only pulled 3. Lovely. She doesn't have too much to say. Okay. So we have here King of Wands. She pulled the King of Wands. So this little girl, she is taking action is what I'm feeling. She's taking a lot of action. She's going to be very passionate. She might be a fire sign is what I'm hearing. Leo, Aries, Sag. She could be born somewhere in the summer season. Summer season is Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. So like I said, it could be a fire sign. I was definitely hearing Gemini when I pulled this card. I was just thinking with the green, I was just hearing Gemini. Geminis are usually only children. Some people, when they do have you know, Geminis as their firstborn, they don't have other children. I've like almost never seen a Gemini having brothers or sisters. Like, I know too many people that are Geminis and they don't have any siblings. Like my grandmother, she is a Gemini and she actually doesn't have any siblings. So but that does not have to resonate for all of you. But I do feel like this child could either be born in the summer season, or it's going to be a fire sign. Yeah. She also pulled the 8 of Cups. She's in the line to conception. She's moving on to bigger and better. And she also pulled the 4 of Pentacles. So, she has a very interesting message here. I just feel like that she's in the line to conception. The 8 of Cups is, for me, for the spirit babies, is leaving the spirit baby realm. They're in the line to conception and they're moving on. They got their bags packed. They're moving on to bigger and better, and they're moving on to come to you. This child here, this man, he is sitting inside of a tower, inside of a castle. So you could be pregnant with this little girl already, is what I'm hearing. And she's wanting you to know, like, she's inside, you know, she's there, she's with you. And, she's like, I've already, you know, marked my territory. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. But I'm just feeling like this little girl, she is in the line to conception. And if you have not conceived, she is getting making her way to the front of the door, because, well, the front of the gate. Because if you see here, there is this girl, she's walking, and there's this door, and it's like she's walking towards the gate, the door, and she's going to be inside. So like I said, she's definitely, if you have not conceived this little girl already, she is in the line, and she will be like conceived pretty soon. I can't say if she's next, but I feel like she's really, really close to the gate here. She's really close. Yeah, she's really, really close. She's definitely in the line, but she's taking a lot of action here. Actually, as a matter of fact, Gemini season is coming up pretty soon. And then Leo, and not Leo, but Cancer, Leo is coming up right after that. So this little girl might be born somewhere, might be conceived somewhere at the end of May, towards like all the way end of August. So between like end of May and end of August, I feel like that's when she'll probably be conceived. But for a lot of you, definitely she's very much very, very close. She definitely could be a Gemini, or she could just be a Cancer. Somewhere in I feel like she's telling me very strongly, like she's going to be born in the summer, like she's gonna be conceived in the summer season. Or if she's not conceived in like let's say she's not conceived like it's hard to explain, but it's more so like she's saying, like, if she's not conceived in the summer season, like, then when she is conceived, she's going to be born in this summer season, if that makes sense. She's going to be born in the summer season. But I just feel like that this little girl she's definitely going to be conceived like somewhere in a warm season. And she could be a Gemini, Leo, Sag is all the way at the end of the season though. But Aries season already passed. But regardless, but I definitely feel like she is on the line to conception, and she's making her way to the front of the gate is what I'm hearing. She doesn't really have too many messages to say. I think it's more so like she's just saying like she's next in line, or she's like really at the front of the line, or you've already conceived her. but she's going to be very passionate, very bold, very expressive. So let's see what energy cards that she wants to pull. See what she has to say. Ooh, okay. Definitely. Okay. I like that. Okay, she has some very beautiful messages. Okay, interesting. So the first card she pulled here is the Temple Path. So the Temple Path is definitely she is in the line to conception. She is moving forward. Eight of Cups, the Temple Path, she's moving in a line. She's definitely moving. A 2 and 1 adds up to a 3. The 3s talk about, I feel like it talks about manifestation, it talks about creation. Also think about the Empress, and the Empress actually is pregnant in that that card. And also it could be like fertility, abundance, you know, being very nurturing. But I definitely feel like she is in the line to conception, and she's getting very, very close to being at the front of the line. Yeah, she's on her path. She's moving on to bigger and better. The next card she pulled here is walking away. So that is so, oh my gosh, she's just reiterating what I'm saying. Like, she's definitely in the line, and she's getting ready to be like literally right there. She's literally right there by the gate. Like, that's very interesting. We have here the 8 of Cups, we have here the Temple Path, we have here the 4 of Pentacles, and it has this door here that I'm very drawn to. But I definitely feel like she's right there at the front of the gate, and she's getting ready to it seems to me like a lot of you might have already conceived her, because this girl has already opened the gate and she's already walked into this beautiful world. So a lot of you probably have already conceived this child, and you probably don't even know it. But I feel like a lot of you, this child is like literally right there, literally right there. So very, very nice, very nice. And she also pulled here a woman holding a coin. So I definitely feel like this is a little girl coming through. Very strong girl, very strong girl. This is her message for you. She's letting you know that if you have not conceived her yet, she just wants you to know that you will conceive her. And woman holding a coin reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles in traditional tarot. The Queen of Pentacles, she is the abundant mother. She is also very fertile. She's very stable. She's very generous, very caring, very nurturing mother. So it definitely gives me this Empress vibe. So she just wants you to know you're very abundant, you're very fertile. We do have the cats here. Cats do symbolize fertility as well, I believe so. But she just wants you to know you're very abundant and you're very fertile at this time. So don't worry if you have not conceived her just yet. You will conceive her. But she is in the line to conception. She's moving pretty fast. It seems like she might be very, very close. Very, very close. And the last card she pulled here is patience. So she definitely wants you to be patient. It is divine timing. So do not worry. She is coming. But other than that, she just wants you to know, like, this is a very strong connection. She's very connected to you, but she is definitely coming. She's definitely coming. She is definitely in the line to conception, and she just wants you to know that, yeah, she's very much so moving. She doesn't have much to say. It's kind of very self-explanatory. You probably already conceived her, or she's just getting ready to be conceived. So if you would like a more personal reading to look more into this little girl, you know, see her personality, see what she likes or anything like that, I definitely feel like for a lot of you this will be a little girl, then you can definitely feel free to hit me an email. My email is in the description box below. Just send your info and I can get you set up with a reading. But yeah, I just definitely feel like this little girl, she just made it self-explanatory. She's a very straightforward little girl. She's just saying like she's in the line and she's moving very fast, very, very fast. And this person, she's wanting me to point out something about you and your partner. This person that you're with is like a King of Wands. So this person that you're with, you are going to be the one to have this child with her, with him. You're going to be the one to, this man here, you're going to have a child with him. This is, you know, the person you're with, that is her father. And she's wanting you to know, like, you are very abundant, you're very stable. And this man, like, it seems to me like you guys probably have been very intimate, very intimate. But she wanted me to point out something about your partner. So maybe, you could be in a relationship, you know, it could just be a boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't feel like this is a marriage. It could be a marriage. I'm just not sure. I just kind of feel like it's more so like you and this person just been together for quite a while. But, or it could be a new relationship. But yeah, she's just more so saying like this is the father to your child. Yeah. But that's really all that she has to say. I don't think I missed anything here. Very sweet little girl. Yeah. So if this reading resonates for you, definitely give it a like, share, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would like a personal reading, like I said, definitely send me an email. I can get you set up. But I just hope you guys have a great rest of your day. You're spreading love, you're spreading light, and you're being happy. If you are have already conceived, congratulations to you. And if you have not conceived, do not worry. This little girl is coming. She's very, very close. Very, very close. But other than that, I just hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, Paul 3.